This nigga dropped a video about Carti.
Is one of the hottest rappers in the game, but even rap stars getting into problems.
Cap.
And for the past few years, Carti's been beefing with another Atlanta rapper named Ola Runt. Here's a closer look at the beef between Carti's Backstreet Homicide Gang and Ola Runt's Front Street Henchmen. Playboi Carti is one of the most unique artists to blow up in the 2010s. His unusual delivery, fashion sense, and mysterious persona has helped him build a cult following and become one of the biggest names in hip-hop.
Facts.
That's what helped him stay relevant in the rap game for more than 5 years and continue to drop viral hits and influence trends. Carti was born in Atlanta, but grew up in Fairburn, Georgia. He always went against the grain and was determined to do his own thing. In high school, he played on the basketball team, but never went to practice, and eventually quit after getting into it with the coach. This is when he took rap serious. He skipped school to make music and worked at a local H&M to make money. After he graduated, he quit H&M to focus on his rap career full-time. He first dropped music under the name Sir Carti in 2011 and changed it to Playboi Carti 2 years later. In 2014, he met the producer Ethereal from Alpha Records, who helped him develop his sound. Eventually, he decided to move to New York City to take his career to the next level.
Damn, he been doing this shit since 2011, nigga.
Terrible day, but at least I got Scumtk.
Facts, Zay. Appreciate the 19 months.
Living at his plug's house, which is how he met members from ASAP.
He been rapping since 2011 and he still sound like this?
He used to come in and out of the spot. ASAP Bari introduced Carti to Rocky, who took him under his wing. That same year, Carti dropped tracks like Broke Boy and Fetty, featuring Dash and Maxo Cream. This helped him gain a buzz on SoundCloud and start to build an audience. He was featured on the track Telephone Calls from ASAP Mob's Cozy Tapes in 2016 and signed to their label the same year. He dropped his debut mixtape, Playboi Carti, in 2017, which featured hit singles Magnolia and Woke Up Like This, featuring Lil Uzi Vert. His mixtape was a huge success and took Carti's career to another level. He was featured on the 2017 XXL.
Magnolia, I think, I'm not gonna lie, Fetty, all that shit was cool, but Magnolia was what made that nigga Carti mainstream. And niggas can't tell me otherwise. Magnolia made that nigga mainstream. Like, I remember before I even knew who Carti was, I heard Magnolia, and niggas was like, yeah. Like, if Magnolia dropped nowadays, TikTok would eat that shit alive. Oh my god.
Freshman class list and went on tour with Dreezy and Gucci Mane. Carti dropped his debut album, Die Lit, in May 2018, which peaked at number 3 on Billboard.
Nigga, Magnolia had 2016 on that headline.
Response by critics and fans, and featured guest appearances from Scumtk, Travis Scott, Lil Uzi Vert, Chief Keef, Nicki Minaj, and more. A few months after dropping the project, Carti announced his last
good album.
His album, Whole Lotta Red. The album's title was a clear reference to Carti's affiliation with the Bloods, specifically Backstreet Homicide. Carti never portrayed himself as a real street rapper and wasn't from any gang growing up. But coming up in Atlanta, he was affiliated with plenty of other rappers and friends who were. Over the next few years, Carti would get involved in a beef between Backstreet Homicide and the Front Street Henchmen, a gang tied to another rapper named Ola Runt. Ola Runt is a rapper from Zone 6, the same hood as Gucci Mane. Ola had a rough upbringing and was in and out of juvie as a teen. At 16, he got hit with 5 years for armed robberies and breaking into cars. While locked up, he started writing raps. When he got out in 2018, at 21 years old, he decided to take his music to the next level. He built a buzz in 2019 with the track Brazy Story, which was a spinoff of the King Von track, Crazy Story. The same year, he dropped the track Feel Like Guwap, which was a tribute to his fellow Zone 6 mentor, Gucci Mane. The song got Gucci's attention, and he hopped on a remix of the song the following year. Gucci tried to sign Ola to his 1017 roster, but Ola was already signed to Cinematic Music Group after being noticed by an A&R from the label in January 2020. Gucci tried to buy him out of his contract and even put him on the new 1017 roster. But the deal fell through, and Ola decided to stay with Cinematic. He said he didn't want to sign until the paperwork made sense, and that Gucci sent him a 1017 chain before even meeting him, so he just went his own way. Around this time, Ola got into a beef.
So you still wearing the chain the nigga sent you?
With another.
He just like me for real. He sent me. I was like, damn, nigga gave me the chain. I had 1017 right there, nigga. You signed to the label? Hell no.
The Atlanta legend named Big Bank, which eventually led to his problems with Carti. Big Bank is well known in the Atlanta rap scene. He's a rapper and the CEO of a record label called Duct Tape Entertainment, or DTE, and has connections to stars in the city like Future and Young Thug. He's also from Homicide Gang and is close to Playboi Carti, which is how Carti got wrapped up in the beef. According to rumors, the beef started after Big Bank got mad at Ola's pops after the rapper signed a Cinematic Music Group instead of DTE. Ola's dad was an OG from Front Street Henchmen and was known around the city. He was the one who encouraged his son to rap and set up a studio for him in their basement. Big Bank says the beef started because Ola wanted a feature from him and he didn't want to do it. But however it started, Ola dissed Big Bank on the track Mob Father. On the song he raps, "You ain't it. Heard you got Big Bank, turn him to a lick. How the f you a dope boy if you ain't sold shit?" Moved to the 3, got ran out the 6. Damn, these they've been faking too long. In the chorus of the song, he also raps, snatch up your love and make the Godfather gon' call the cops. Ola got arrested in the parking lot of Lenox Mall. In a video of the arrest, the rapper can be heard calling Big Bank a rat and claims he snitched on him.
Man, tell you folks like a rat, man. All these niggas intended on me, man. All y'all rats, man. Keep my name out your mouth, man. All y'all rats.
Big Bank is also known as the Godfather of Atlanta, so that bar is a shot at the DTE CEO. Big Bank went on Instagram Live and dissed both Ola and his dad, claiming they was broke and showed old pictures of them together. He also said that Ola's pops once asked him to borrow his clothes to go to his son's graduation.
I guess this little
Damn, this is why you can't ask niggas for shit. You can't ask niggas for shit because they gon' mention it. This is why I don't ask nobody for shit, man. I don't ask niggas for shit, bro. Can't nobody ever tell me, besides Josh, they stuck their hand out and fed me. Besides Josh, niggas can't sit here and tell me they fed me, nigga. For real, for real. Cap? Lamar, you're on dick. Anyways, nigga, Josh owns you? No, but that's my man's for life. Fuck. Josh, the reason I'm even doing this shit. He got me involved in this shit. So besides Josh, fuck you, nigga. Can't say shit to me. So no, mom? I said no, nigga. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about?
had a graduation or something. His dad want to wear my clothes. But he the same want to call this a man. Look at these shit, both of them, look.
Ola responded with his own live.
No dad, no dad. Fuck that nigga too.
His artist, Problem Child 5. He claimed he had Walmart money on him, and they was just mad because he was an independent CEO who ain't need a big homie telling him what to do. In June 2020, a homicide affiliate named Big Sosa was murdered. Problem Child was with him that day and posted about his death on Instagram. He also raps about Sosa's death on a song, A Letter to Big Sosa, where he talks about how the murder impacted his outlook on life. It's not clear who killed Sosa, but there's rumors that he was chipped over a dice game gone wrong. But members of the Front Street Henchmen, including Ola Runt and his homie 24 Left Eye, got on social media to mock his death. All the dissing eventually came back around, and him and 24 Left Eye got shot at several times for disrespecting Sosa. He caught a couple rounds and was sent to the hospital, but later recovered. A homicide affiliate, Lil 1 DTE, later took credit for the shooting in an IG live session with Problem Child. So the war was heating up and blood was being spilled on both sides. Sosa's death also had a major impact on Carti. They was close friends, and some sources say that they was even blood cousins. So when he dropped his highly
niggas, I'm just lie. It's facts what they say. There's no such thing as smart criminals, because if you're a smart criminal, you don't get caught. These niggas be on the Instagram, on the internet, confessing to their crimes.
Anticipated second studio album, Whole Lotta Red, in December 2020, he decided to take shots at Ola Runt and the rest of the Front Street Henchmen to get payback. On the song Stop Breathing, Carti raps, ever since my brother died, I've been thinking about homicide, This bar is a direct reference to Big Sosa and his crew. He then raps, free Lil Tip, free Migo Bliff, free all my guys, free Problem Child. I've been with Lil Demon and Lil Brino and R5, shouting out multiple Atlanta rappers from Homicide. He also raps, riding in the tank on 285 on the way to Front Street. Who say we ain't outside, smoking on the henchmen, got a fried. I'm hanging with the Power Rules, hanging with the Fives. I got mob ties, I got mob ties. The 285 is a major highway in Georgia that goes through Atlanta. So Carti's making his ties to the Bloods well known and also confirms his beef with the Front Street Henchmen. He finishes off the diss by rapping, I got in chain gang on my side. I had the shank Ola for a pie. So it sounds like Carti's taking credit for having his boy stab Ola while he was in prison. That's a pretty bold claim to make, especially for one of the biggest rappers in the game. But then again, they was taking shots at one of Carti's dead homies. This is the moment that the beef between Carti and Ola first got exposed to the public. The henchmen responded with diss tracks to their own. A rapper from the Front Street Henchmen named Benji Bluebills dropped a Stop Breathing remix called Stop Bleeding, Carti diss. On the song, he raps, yo homie killed your homie, I guess you ain't know, suggesting that Problem Child backdoored Sosa because he was with him that day. He also raps, You ain't really tapped into these streets, so just cool out, little bro. Warning Carti that there's a lot more going on in the streets that he ain't know about. He also denies that Ola got shanked and says that Carti is all cap. 24 Left Eye also dropped a track called Whole Lotta Red, where he takes shots at Carti and arrests Homicide. But Homicide suffered another loss after rapper R5 Homicide allegedly committed suicide while in the studio. R5 was close with Carti and even got a shout out on Stop Breathing. He was also close with Sosa and dropped a project called Everything for Sosa in 2021. At the time of his death, R5 had been making waves in the industry after dropping a video for his track Lionheart, which racked up hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube. But it seems like the pressures and losses that come with the street life eventually caught up to him. The Henchman gang would use this as a way to get back at their ops. After R5's passing, 24 Left Eye and Benji Bluebills previewed a diss song called Red Dot 5, R5 diss, on IG Live.
Niggas just dissing niggas? Man, I don't want no smoke with nobody. Actually, I do want smoke, but not that kind of smoke. I want smoke in the essence. Let's compete to see who can better themselves in life. That's the smoke I want with niggas.
Mocking the dead rapper.
But then again, I don't really compete with niggas. I just mind my business.
Since then, there ain't been much activity on either side.
You got smoke with me, Jay Quasi, you losing terribly. If I got smoke with you, Jay Quasi, you're down bad. The score like 38-2.
Locked up fighting a gun case after being arrested for possession of a weapon by a convicted felon. While behind bars, he dropped a project called America's Most Wanted, which had features from 24 Left Eye, Wu the Savage, and even Lil Xan. Meanwhile, Carti's still at the top of the rap game and was featured on multiple songs on Kanye's Donda album. Hopefully, both rappers can put the past behind them and focus on their music careers. Carti's too big of an artist to be beefing over street politics, and Ola has too many pending cases to be going at it with a superstar. But once blood been spilled and dead homies been dissed, all bets are off. So it might only be a matter of time before the war starts up again.
The Chirac demon Frito?